Hey, Indy Metro Church, this is Pastor Aaron. This week we launched our year-end focus and learning to get greedy for the grace of Jesus to work in us and work through us individually and collectively as a church. I wanted to take some time to provide just a short summary of what the Get Greedy series looks like regarding what we're asking people to be involved in, simply people here that are looking to know and follow Jesus in our church and want to follow along with us during the 7-week year-end series. Jesus talked a lot about money. And honestly, we don't. In fact, it's really easy not to. But Jesus, throughout the New Testament, and Paul, he writes his epistles, and really the New Testament is full of language that involves how we manage our money, how we handle our money, the impact that money can have in getting in our way of our worship, of knowing and following Jesus. What the scriptures tell us so much of is that money is a glimpse into our heart. Money is a real indicator of where our relationship with Jesus is. And what we're willing to let Jesus do with us often involves the first filter of how much say He has and how we manage our money. And so we feel like it's an important time of year for us, especially into the holidays and going into year end, that we as a church would wrestle through Scripture, specifically 2 Corinthians 8-9, and look to what the Scriptures say in terms of how we should manage and give our money. And so this year we're calling that Get Greedy, and asking people to get greedy for the grace of God to work in and through their lives. So this year our three major focuses for our Get Greedy teaching series is three things. So the first is going to be our Love Indiana food boxes, that we're asking everybody to take a box, fill it out, bring it back, and allow us to be involved in supporting inner city high school students and their families over the holidays. As we've learned last year and the last couple of years, there are lots of families that will not eat over the holidays when school is out. So have all those boxes back by Sunday, December 14th, and this will give us a chance to really make an impact in our city. Second, it's our year-end Big Give. This year we're trying to raise $20,000 to give to two different areas of focus. Our first half will be Love Guatemala. If you've been around here the last 5 years, you know we're very passionate about God's work in Guatemala through our church. And the other half will be just that, our involvement at Arsenal Tech High School and our programming there, specifically through Capstone this year. And so our goal is to raise $20,000. We're asking every single person to participate and give as generously as you can in this year-end special offering. And then lastly, we're asking everybody to pledge their 2015 giving. So what your giving is going to be throughout the year, month to month, adding that up and saying, this is what I'm committing to give in 2015. We feel like it's going to be important for us to, as we stabilize and try to grow as a church, to know exactly what it is we're going to be able to do and engage as a ministry and our budget and our staffing and all the things that we want to do. We really feel like in order for us to grow and to make the impact we need to have, we need to reach that budget as a minimum of $255,000 with the goal for us for 2015 of $275,000 together as a church. And so we're asking every single person to engage the Lord, to ask what they can do and how they should be involved in the food boxes and the Big Give and the Pledge 2015 giving. So what do you do in response to this? First, we're asking you to pray. Sincerely pray and engage the Lord. Ask Him, do your finances and does your giving reflect the grace of God that's been at work in your life? Do your finances reflect how much joy you have when you see God work in and through our church together? So pray. We've posted a devotional on the city by Tim Keller, a 20-day devotional on managing your finances and stewardship. We're asking everybody to meet with one of the pastors. So if you haven't received information about how to do that, you can mark a response card and let us know. We're also asking you to take the generosity challenge, to really wrestle through, consider your own involvement in being generous. And take that, fill it out, pledge it, put it in the joy boxes, and allow somebody to follow up with you as well, one of the pastors. And just be prepared to ask the Lord through the Scriptures, what does it look like for you to engage generously in response to God's grace, and being willing to be stretched in faith and how you can engage more deeply in 2015. We're praying for you. We know God's got incredible work together in our church. He's been doing great things. We only want to see that expand, and all those being works of His grace together for us as a church. So we thank you for being willing to be stretched, to be engaged. We are always blown away by God's work in each of you in this church, and we're praying that He will continue over these next 7 weeks together.